ever wonder why your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, your mother, whoever the woman is in your life is, you ever wonder why she takes so long to get ready, and then you bitch about it? Well, I'm here to tell you why it takes so long. Let's just say that the whole process is to look pretty in the end, right? How many girls really care what they look like all by themselves? None. All women sit at home in their sweats without makeup. And when they leave the house, it's time to look nice. So this is why it takes so long. We're going to start in the shower. Shampoo, conditioner, your basic things. And then, you gotta shave your legs. You gotta have nice, smooth legs, right? You don't want a woman with hairy legs. It's not, we're not looking for leg warmers. Anything like that. You like your woman to have nice, smooth legs. Now let's get a face. That's where the primary is right here, right? Women don't just have smooth skin naturally. Some women do, and they're lucky. But a lot of women, they learn what works, and they maintain it, but it takes work. You start with any face cleanser at all out there that a woman uses. You got that. That's your first step, right? But that doesn't just stop there. Then you gotta, women have exfoliators. What does an exfoliator do? It makes your face smoother. It smooths out your skin. It takes off all the dead skin cells and all that kind of stuff to make smooth skin, because you like your girl with smooth skin, right? So if you want her to have smooth skin, let her do that. It takes some time. So you've gotten out of the shower. Let's talk about hair real quick. So the first thing, you brush your hair. Girls will brush their hair. A good thing that a lot of girls use is a leave-in conditioner. It helps keep your hair soft. So you gotta put that in and brush it through. But after all that washing and stuff, because using all the detergents really strips your hair, not every woman can afford Wen. You gotta put something in it to make it more shiny. So that takes a little time to put in your hair and brush it through, right? Now it's time to blow dry and style. So you got your blow dryer, which can take, up to half an hour depending on how much hair you have. And before that, you probably should be using a heat protectant. So there's another step. And then you got your hair straightener. That, that takes time. Straightening your hair takes a long time. You see how it's not straight today? Because I didn't feel like doing it, because it takes a long time. And then you have curling irons if you want curly hair. There's another. It takes longer to curl your hair, I think, in my opinion, to straighten your hair. There's some more time. So just try to look pretty for you, And then you got any number of hair products. I mean, all I brought with me here is some hairspray. And you know how much hairspray sucks? A lot of times, 90% of the time, hairspray stinks, first of all, which then you have to cover up with some sort of other smell, so your hair doesn't stink. And a lot of times, if you use too much, or if you don't have the right one, your hair gets very crunchy. And that's not nice to feel, is it? No. After we've washed our face, you have to do a toner or an astringent. That is more things to help your face stay clean and stay nice to look at, because you like your girl nice to look at, right? So let her do it and quit complaining. And then a moisturizer. Moisturizer is probably one of the most important things, is there? Because it moisturizes her face. It makes it stay clean and look nice. Look clean and nice. That's what this is for. But here's another thing. This has to sit there and soak into her skin for a minute before she can continue on to the makeup. So that's a little bit more time there, isn't it, right, that she needs? Not to mention the time it takes to put lotion all over her body so her skin's nice and soft when you touch it, because you don't want to be touching alligator skin, right? You want your girl to have nice soft skin. Well, let her do that and stop complaining about how long it takes for her to get ready. Makeup. Now, I'm going to say a little disclaimer here. All I'm going to show you is anything she might use on a regular basis. Now, I use, personally, a little bit more makeup than some women, but less than a lot. So I'm going to show you what your average daily routine of makeup is going to be. Off with a primer on your skin before your foundation. What does this do? Why is this necessary? Because it's going to make sure that when you put all your makeup on, it looks nice. It looks nice and smooth. That way she didn't waste all her time doing all of this work I'm about to tell you about to look pretty for you, and it doesn't look nice. It looks gross. So that's the first step. A concealer. What does a concealer do? It makes those little blue blaggy circles under her eyes go away. So when you look at her, you're not like, boy, you look tired and gross. I'd rather not interact with you. That's what that's for, right? You want her to, those are always there. You think those just magically disappear in the morning after she's put makeup on? No, she's covered it up. Let her do it so you can look at her and be like, oh, you look pretty. Which, by the way, tell her she looks pretty once in a while. She doesn't do all this for herself, you know. After she's done that, now it's time for some sort of powder to set your makeup. That way, throughout the day, it doesn't get wiped off and she doesn't waste all that time and energy she did putting all this crap on. She's got to put something to keep it there. So you've got, a couple of options. You've got a pressed powder, and if you choose to go with a loose powder, you've got that. Now blush. Because now you've put all of this stuff on your face. Now you've washed all the color out of your face, trying to make your skin even. So you gotta put a little bit more color back in your face. So she use any, whatever blush she wants to use to put the color back in her face. So she looks alive. And bronzer to give herself a nice little glow, maybe, so she doesn't look dead. You really want her to look pasty and dead? No? Well then let her do it and stop complaining that it's taking too long. Now it's time for eyes. Now eyes, personal preference for every woman, right? Well, a lot of times a woman will start with some sort of eye primer. You know what that's for? That is to keep her eyeshadow on and not come off. That way she didn't waste time putting it on. So then she's got she's got any sort of option. She's got options all over the place when it comes to eyeshadow. Anything. I mean, there's a crap ton of options here. Now for eyeliner. She's got lots of options for eyeliner. She's got liquid eyeliner, right? She's got pencil eyeliner. She's got gel eyeliner. There's so many options here. And what does this do? This defines her eyes. So when you look at her, you're like, oh, wow, your eyes look really pretty. Tell her eyes look pretty. She didn't spend all this time and money, by the way. This stuff isn't cheap. And as for mascara, well, first of all, you've seen one of these, right? One of these eyelash curlers. Do they look like they feel good? No, they don't. That's because they don't. And you stick it on your eyelashes. You gotta sit there for some 30 seconds without blinking. Because if you blink, you run the risk of ripping all of your eyelashes out. Now that wouldn't be pretty, would it? And mascara. I mean, any mascara she wants to use, that's fine with her. You know what mascara does? It makes your eyelashes dark, long, full. But this makes your eyelashes hard, too. They're not soft and pretty. Chances are she's going to go poke herself in the eye with this every once in a while. And then her lashes are hard. And it's not a pleasant feeling having hard eyelashes. And last thing she might do here is lips. Now you got all kinds of options for lips. First, let's just start with lipstick, right? Lipstick, I gotta tell you, lipstick is expensive, no matter where you buy it. She might go with a lip stain. Now, personally, this is what I prefer. But putting on a lip stain, it does exactly that. It stains your lips, so you gotta be a little bit careful when you use a lip stain. What happens if you get it all over your face, and then it looks like you drank a lot of Kool-Aid? That's not pretty, is it? No. So then she'll top off her lipstick or her lip stain with some sort of gloss. You've got just your basic glosses. And then you've got glosses that are in pans. Glosses like this, a lot of times she'll use a brush. All of this stuff, any number of brushes and tools that she's going to use it, that just adds more time. Or maybe she'll use a lip plumper. Let me tell you what a lip plumper does. It makes her lips look bigger, look juicier, look more kissable, all that kinds of stuff. But this stuff hurts. It doesn't just say lip plumper because it's got something in it that makes her lips look bigger. It stings your lips and swells them up. Her lips look plumper because they're swollen. So next time you want to complain about your girlfriend, your wife, your sister, your mother, your cousin, your daughter, anybody, next time you want to complain that they're taking too long to get ready, shut up. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.